And what I think I'd like to do, I'll do it really quickly. I'm going to run through just a quick list of accomplishments that we've done. And, you know, we've really become the healthcare party, the Republican Party, and nobody knows that. The news doesn't talk about it. But I'm going to just say, it's a list of things that we've done, and it'll go quickly, but I just thought I'd take it out. I said, you know, I'd like to read that to the audience of professionals today. And this is just a partial list. We repealed the individual mandate, eliminated Obamacare's health insurance, medical device, and the Cadillac taxes. That's a big deal. People forget all of this. They say, I wonder who did that. Could it have been Joe Biden? He doesn't know what it is. Expanded association health plans. Increased availability of short-term limited duration plans. Expanded health reimbursement arrangements, big deal. Lowered prescription drug prices, and you will see them at a level that you'll never see this again. They will go down so low. And as I said, we had the largest annual decrease. We had the only decrease over a 52-year period. More generic prescriptions approved, saving America an estimated $2.6 billion in the first 18 months of the administration alone. So in 18 months, we saved $2.6 billion with generic drugs. Signed 4 executive orders to lower prescription drug prices. Signed legislation banning pharmacy gag clauses. Does that make sense to you? I mean, what people were under and what even the pharmacists had to do was it was embarrassing to them. Took executive action to ensure price transparency in healthcare. That'll be one of the biggest things, and most people have no idea what it means. I said, some people said that's bigger than healthcare. Required hospitals to post standard prices on the internet. Modernized and strengthened Medicare with more options, more benefits, and lower premiums substantially. Improved kidney care, such a big deal, with more transplants and better treatment. Kidney care is so tough for people with a problem. Very substantially lowered the price of insulin, as we said, for our seniors. Invested in advances in generic therapy for sickle cell disease. Big thing, big thing, big thing. Launched a $500 million initiative to find cures for childhood cancers, $500 million. Combated drug demand. We really went very, very strong on drug demand and the opioid crisis with expanded access to medication-assisted treatment and life-saving naloxone. Opioid prescribed decrease by over 35%. So if you look at the opioid, obviously, horror show, it decreased by over 35% since January of 2017. We've worked very, very hard on that. Launched findtreatment.gov to connect those with substance abuse disorder to treatment. We have an incredible situation. It's findtreatment.gov. Passed Right to Try to give critically ill patients access to life-saving cures where it hasn't been approved yet by the FDA. Incredible. And by the way, many of you know what that has meant. We have had some examples of success that on Right to Try that have been amazing. Launched an initiative to end AIDS, HIV/AIDS in America. We think in 6 years it will be largely eradicated. Who would have ever thought? And this could have started 2 years before I got there, but they chose not to do it. But we have, and we've launched the initiative. It's into its almost 4th year. And at the time we did it, it was going to be 10 years. At the end of 10 years, now 6 years, we're already down to 6. It will largely eradicate AIDS, HIV/AIDS in America. Who would have thought that? It's incredible. When I first heard about it, I said, why wouldn't they have started it early? But they didn't. Expanded access to telehealth, especially in rural and underserved areas, telehealth. Signed historic VA choice legislation. That's a big deal. And It's the real choice, not the weak choice, the very, very weak, the choice that didn't mean anything. But it's been a tremendous success, and we just got a 91% approval rating from our vets, the highest we've ever had by a lot, the highest. And we also, while we're at it, we signed accountability, VA accountability. That's where if people don't love our vets, if they don't take care of our vets, you couldn't do anything about it. They'd have to live in hell with these vets, with the people that we're supposed to be taking care of. And we have a thing called VA accountability. They're accountable now. If they don't treat our vets great, if they don't take care of our vets, if they don't love our vets, our country, we can fire them. We can say, you're fired. We can fire them. VA accountability. That's a big thing. So VA choice, VA accountability. Took executive action to prevent veteran suicide and launched the 24-hour veteran hotline for suicide. And it's really working. And signed the largest ever increase in child care development block grants. Those are just some of the things that we've done. We've done actually a lot more than that, but we have to get back to business here, right? Those are things that we've done, and nobody has any idea. When you look at a list like that, Democrats have never done anything like that.